healthcare. So the life science is a particularly fertile area where there's a lot of company startups. They're not all worthy of funding. They all think they are. But the fact is the best ones there are probably going to end up being best in the world at what they do.
Thank you, Jonathan. Yeah.
So I'm a little bit different because I'm not an investor, I'm an investee. And we've raised millions of dollars in capital when we started our company in Israel. And we're also in our home turf because our R&D center is in Israel, but our global headquarters is in Newton, Massachusetts. So we're in both areas. And I think that some of the things that were touched in the first presentations hopefully apply to us. We certainly do have chutzpah. We had strong belief that we're inventing, that we're doing something different, that we can bring the brain power together in Israel, finalize the idea, and then go global with it. And I will touch it in my presentation. The infrastructure was there. We were able to get access to funding, most of it international funding. We did not use the Office of the Scientist, but it's definitely something that many companies do. And because there are so many VCs investments made in Israel, as an entrepreneur, you actually have a choice. You're able to present before venture capitalists and see who are the ones who will work with you in the long run, who are the ones who understand your global aspirations, and also the importance of maintaining the R&D center in Israel. Because we've seen, and definitely doesn't apply to anybody here, but we also have seen investors or foreign investors that want to take the idea and then, okay, let's just bring everybody over to another country, to the US, and run with it over there. And for us, we were passionate, and I think everybody in this room was passionate about, let's keep the brain power going in Israel, let's keep the R&D center and the engineers in Israel, and of course, expand as a true company across the world.
Very good, thank you. Any questions for the panel on this subject, on why Israel is a great place to invest? Okay, let me go on to the second question. One very significant problem and is the perception of Israel as being a place of danger, a place of violence, and not as a place of being Silicon Valley on the Mediterranean. As I tell people, my greatest fear when I go to Israel is getting into the front seat of a car. Boston's a little better than... Oh, backseat is no better. Okay. Fair enough. But then my greatest, and it's one thing I don't understand about Israel, and I ask guys, I say, why don't the Israelis, just hire some traffic cops and bust some people, and people might slow down. But really, I guess I would like to ask the panelists, how can the technology ecosystem and the great work that is done in Israel, why is that not promoted better? Why is that not ingrained in the minds of, say, all American American Jews or Americans who support Israel? Or why is it not ingrained in the minds across the world? I would like to pose that question to the panel. David, do you want to start again?